Just doing this last little piece of work. All right, that's done. I got Oklahoma, Ronnie Yates, Spencer VA Salon and Barber Shop. All right. Todd invited you. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Guys, if we could please put our questions inside the Q&A. I promise you I'll answer all your questions. It's the only rule I really got. That's really it. Okay. I will get to everybody's questions at the end of the class. I promise you that. I'm solid for that. I never goof up on that. Today's gonna be a very different kind of day. You're gonna get a lot of great information. This is how we're gonna build the opportunities that we need so we get what we want. And that's success, my people. Besides success loving speed, it loves accuracy. So we have to be accurate with what we're doing. If any, this is what I would love for everybody to do. When I share my screen, which I'm doing right now, right? And I have, you see a particular part of today's PowerPoint that you guys appreciate, that you respect, if you could please screenshot it and post it in your stories and at me. Whoever asks me the most, I'm giving a 4-3 vacation to. 4 days, 3 nights vacation to any one of the 31 cities that you want to go to that I have the listing for. Orlando, for example, or some of these cities: Orlando, Vegas, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Just Atlanta, Houston, every major city that you could think of. If you could please, um, at me in every post that you put up. If you at me, then I would definitely handing out, I will be handing out these vacations. All right, my people. So who at me the most? My team is on it. They are going to see it and they're going to tell me who added me the most. I will be sending you a 4-3 vacation to any one of the 31 cities. I'm incorrect here. I gotta change that. We're actually at class number 33, guys, not 32. And welcome. All questions in the Q&A, please. All questions in the Q&A at the end of the class, I will provide the answer. First off, Evolutionary Minds Community is a 503c. This is a nonprofit, so I do this every Thursday for all of the small businesses that need the assistance. All of those that want to become small businesses. What you do is you get the money first. And then when you get the money, then you can create the opportunity for yourself. That's how we work that here. All right, guys? Guys and gals. I want to make sure everybody feels included. I'm not leaving out anyone, okay? Now, the idea is I also been getting a lot of emails of people wanting to have my direct PowerPoint. I apologize if I moved too quick. I'm going to move a little slower this week, but I cannot give you guys my PowerPoint. I apologize. I just can't do it. It's not possible. All right. Michael Malik, if you could please put your question in the Q&A, it'll be answered by the end of the evening. I promise you. When it's time to answer those questions. All right. I haven't really gone over anything yet, so I really can't take any questions, my people. Um, all right. So we have my social medias. This would be the IG. Anybody that likes anything they see, and you guys want this 4-3 trip, 4 days, 3 nights, here you go. At me in your stories. Post it in your stories and at me. Whoever adds me the most tonight definitely gets that 4-3 trip. All right, guys? So, one of the 31 cities that we have. And please feel free to share this like my brother Todd does. He shares it to his people, he invites his people. Shout out to Todd's guests that came today. I appreciate you coming and taking your time out. Your time is one of the most important things, if not the most important thing you have, okay? I appreciate it. Okay, we got a little freeze here, do we? Okay, all right. So just so you know, this is not one of those oh, we gonna wait to the end and I'm gonna go ahead and trick you. Haha, I got something to sell. I do not. Everything I do is literally out of the 503C. This is my community service time. But for those that do not have time to do the work themselves and they need somebody to do it for them, take my number down. We do flat rate. We fix the credit, we build the credit for you, and then we fund you for 2,500, 25,000. 3,500, 50,000, 5,000, 80,000. It's full credit restoration, full placement. We repair, we build it, and then we fund it. All right, guys? All one rate, no 10% fees. Okay? There you go. That's everything in the front. So there'll be no chance of you saying I have anything to give you in behind. This is not financial advice. This is experience being explained as an example of what is possible in real time. Every credit report is different, like a fingerprint. Make sure you do your diligence and create your own plan of action that serves your direct situation. All right. I am not here to inform. I am here to transform. I am giving, excuse me, guys. I'm giving and teaching how to get primary accounts for all 16 FICOs to help build your credit reports using real banks, not just the BS credit builders that don't work. Examples: Ava, Kickstart, those things do not work. All right? Let's make sure we understand that. All right? Now, what are we fixing today? Credit, if you have negatives, you are going to be given the complete source on how to get anything off your credit report with our school system. Our trade school will help you get anything off, literally. Building your report if you have a slim or need to grow, aka trade lines. We have that for you as well. We're going to be giving you about 14 or 15 of those today, just to build on the primary side, not authorized users. How and where do we get the right trade lines using banks, not credit builders? You'll be receiving that today. Credit leverage strategies using banks, multiple ways of funding, whether high risk business or low FICO scores. You'll learn how to fund even with those issues. And today you'll be paying attention and using your actions, no currency. The evolutionary obsesses over the solutions of solving problems is not copying solutions. So this is the first solution I created myself that solves multiple issues at once. I'm giving you all for free right now. My free CEO community, learn how to fix your credit, build your credit, learn how to fix and build your business credit, learn how to make cash and having great credit, and learn how to leverage your credit to own assets with OPM. Check out our CEO meetings once a month. I do a live meeting, which is a Q&A. I'll be doing that at the end of this week. I'm gonna drop the date for the month of July. It's gonna be before, it's more than likely gonna be on the 29th, more than likely, or the 28th. I will let you guys know. And I'm just doing a live Q&A for anybody that's in the school. that's cleaning their credit and currently just needs assistance. All right. So I'll be letting you guys know. We'll be dropping a link in the school. All right. My wonderful assistant already dropped the actual link inside. Guys, please make sure you are all joining. We have about 291 people in the school already. All right. It's only been open since March. So we don't even have a solid like April, May, June, July. We've only been open for 4 months. So in 4 months, we already have about 300 people. I'm really blessed. I appreciate that. Now let's get to the business. FICO funding foundations. Here are all 16 of your FICOs. If you could please screenshot. If you could please screenshot all 16 of your FICOs. Okay. Now, what I like you to do to make sure everybody got it is if you could please drop a one in the chat. If you have when you're done screenshot, just drop a one in the chat. Once I hit about 10 ones, then I'm gonna like to skip the page so I know everybody had an opportunity to get the page. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, I got like 10 ones in 2 seconds. All right, thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are live, very energetic. I appreciate you guys. All right, you guys can screenshot almost every PDF I have. I suggest you guys screenshot, please. Almost. I mean, like maybe 3 PDFs that's not worth screenshotting. Okay, listen to this. Each bank may pull a different FICO version. That's why I gave you all 16 of them, right? Depending on the products applied for. So Wells Fargo bank credit card on the personal side, these all personals, right? Is FICO score 3. Amex FICO bank card is score 8. Experian, 3 Experian. Discover bank card is score 8 TransUnion. And then the Discover BOA card is score 3 TransUnion. All right, if you guys did not know how it's working and how they finagle this, I will put you guys on. I got you all. These are the ones. These are the secondary bureaus that you want to make sure you are opted out of when you're cleaning your credit. But when you are getting yourself funded, you want to make sure you are opted in when you're being funded. These are the ones that play both sides very, very much so. Okay? Very important you guys understand these guys. Please screenshot these, all right? And drop them ones after you screenshot so this way I could go ahead and be a little quicker. I don't want to waste your time. You guys are pretty on point. I appreciate you all. And remember what I said, you guys can at me if you guys want that vacation. You guys just at me it could be later on today too. It could be tomorrow as well. We're waiting until tomorrow evening to announce who won. All right. So pull list, American Express, quick little pull list. All right. For Experience side, you got Amex, Chase, and FMBO. Then you got Equifax, KeyBank, Truist, and Citizens. Then on TransUnion side, you got US Bank, SunEast, FCU, and BMO Harris Bank. Okay, guys? These are the easiest banks to do. I'm telling you guys, these are easy, right? Now, we're going to talk a little more. We'll get a little more detailed, all right? You got the FICO score in comparison to the Vantage score, all right? What's going on and what's really going to benefit us and this is, I'm speaking to all of us in the middle to lower class. I don't care your race. Your race has nothing to do with this. If you are middle to lower class, your Vantage score is going to benefit you. Why? Because they're about to start using the Vantage score for real estate, my people. And around October, November time, they are planning to use the Vantage score for real estate. So if anybody wanted to get into real estate, your Vantage 4.0, aka Credit Karma score, is going to be the two scores that they use to be able to buy real estate property. Okay? So for you can have poor credit and still be able, well, not fair credit, excuse me. You can have fair credit, 650 and up, and you will be able to get yourself a great opportunity, all right? To be able to get into this. All right. Anybody have any questions? Please, any questions about these two score systems? Write them down as I see the questions. I'll answer all of your questions. I promise you, I will not come off this class without answering all your questions, okay? I make sure that I don't leave for hours after the class. And that's the time that I put in because you guys deserve it. You're spending time with me, all right? Foundation and building, secure credit products. I don't mind them. These are the best three secure cards. Navy Federal for the personal, B of A for business. Yes, business has a secure card, and they do report to SBFE. So BOA business, and then you have the last one is Penn Fed for the personal. Those three really do, except for BOA. I know for a fact Navy and Penn Fed really do unsecure pretty fast, long as you use them correctly. Okay, guys. Trade lines are trash. We don't use trade lines for nothing. Let's not get it twisted. We use straight to primaries, and I'm going to teach you how to get to 14 primaries tonight, for little to no money. Okay. Let's see, we have this little stalling thing here is doing. Come on. Too quick. All right. So let's talk about it real quick. Produce utilization accounting for 35% of your score. You'll want to pay down or consolidate into an instrument like an installment loan because it does not report to the same debt. No. All right. Revolving debt goes to your utilization. Installment debt goes to your debt to income ratio. So if you take your revolving debt, go get a loan, pay the revolving debt off, you'll drop your utilization, which will get you more actual lending. And your DTI would go up. But your DTI is something that can actually be is monitored differently. So it's very rare where unless your DTI is over 60%, 80%, where you'll be denied for credit with a higher DTI. If you have higher than 40% in actual utilization, you'll be getting denied a lot. If you're higher than 20% in utilization nowadays, there's a huge chance of you getting denials. I don't want to throw numbers in the air, but I'm telling you now, all of my mentees, all of my clients know the process, and it's very simple. The process is lower than 5%. We try to keep our actual utilization under 1% by leaving $1 on all credit cards that have either flyer points or cashback reward points. I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot of different strategies and processes. Please hold on. I'm getting to the beginning stuff, then we hit the middle, then we hit the end, okay? Every item in your credit report can be removed, good or bad. Remember that. Inquiry removals. Do not dispute inquiries if it's a product on your report. Excuse me, guys. I shouldn't be saying this, but avoid all car dealerships. I really shouldn't have to say this. You should know this by now, but avoid all car dealerships. Um, Even though all inquiries can come off. All right. Also, the most important thing is your personal information. We want to make sure that there is one address and one spelling to your name. That is it. Any other address put up there is put up there by the debts or by the other trade lines on your credit report, which they have no rights to recycle your information without your approval. If you did not give your approval to anyone and they recycle that information, that is illegal. And this is the consumer laws that we use to actually clean your report, and you'll learn all of that in the actual school. All right, guys? Let's understand other people's money. This is something that's very important to me. And I really hope I'm not, going over nobody's head. So I need everybody to truly understand it. All right? There are two types of OPM: equity and debt. Equity, you can use other people's money by giving them some ownership of a business, investment, property, or nearly any other asset as collateral. Debt, you can use other people's money by keeping all of the equity. Meanwhile, you pay extra when the money comes back in the form of interest. And that's why there's a process called APR now. Secured versus unsecured. Secured collateralized debt that increases the risk to them and lowers the risk. Well, increase the risk to you, but lowers the risk to the lender, right? Traditionally, lowering the interest rates. Unsecured collateralized debt is lowering the risk to you, but increasing the risk to the lender. Traditionally, higher interest rates, but there's ways around it, and there's a lot to talk about behind that. The wealthy people of the world understand how to do this properly. And this is why they're really wealthy. This and tax code. This is what keeps them in wealth. Between this and understanding tax code, how they stay wealthy. It's not because of any voodoo, Illuminati nonsense. They just understand paperwork, my people. That paperwork makes your paperwork, okay? That's how it goes. Let's understand the importance of a proper business entity, okay? The proper name being as vague as possible, not putting anything in it. I don't care if you're doing trucking. Don't put the word trucking in it. Don't put logistics in it. Don't put travel in it. Don't put real estate in it. Like these things that don't need to be in it. All right? Vague. BOE Nation. Evolutionary Minds. Vague. That's where it's at. Brick and mortar is awesome, but you can also get a small office space. If you do not want to get a whole brick and mortar or storefront, you get a very small corporate office space as well. 250 square feet. I got a bunch of clients that did it. It works just the same. Business phone number doesn't always have to be an 800 number as long as your business name is on it. I have multiple numbers and they're all under my business, okay? The business email, it must say BOE Nation consult at boenation.com. No more Gmail, no more Yahoo, no more Ymail, none of that, all right? Your website has to be there because social media is just a calling card. It is not something that's going to be rotating the business. Opening business checking and savings account. Get 5 different bank accounts. 1 national, 1 regional, 2 credit unions. One of them being community credit unions, and then your federal credit union, and lastly, your local banks. All right, guys? Please, if you have any question about that, ask it. It's okay. Just not in the chat. All right? USPS address verification tool. This is what the banks are using to look up your address. If you ever got a strange denial and you're wondering, why would they deny me? My credit is great. My credit is no problem. I should be A-OK. If you're being denied, this is why you're being denied, okay? This is the exact purpose on why you're denied, because they look back and they see that you do not have the actual proper location that you do need, all right? And yes, regions is goofing up, guys. Stop with the regions. Stop with and also please stop with the opus. Them trade lines, they not even giving you trade lines no more, all right? Let's just get it. Funding terms, and I want everybody to make sure they please understand this. All right, before I keep going, is everybody okay? Can I get some fire in the chat if we go with what we got so far? The information I've been given so far, if it's good information, get some fire in the chat. If the information is trash, put some trash cans in the chat. I want to know who I'm dealing with. If y'all want me to go harder, let me know. Go harder, cause I'm about to go harder anyway. I'm telling y'all now. This is all about to pick up very fast. So I just need you guys to catch on to this stuff, and we about to pick up very, very fast. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all. I appreciate you for all the fire. And listen, I don't bite. If y'all don't like the information, you can tell me. Oh, the only thing I'm gonna do is kick you out. This is very simple. All right. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I like this room, man. Every week I'm getting better and better individuals every week, man. I really got love for y'all. Thank you. All right. So a lot of y'all know this, but some of you don't. And I need you guys to all understand this, right? People are gonna misuse terminology. Keops, my boy, a long time. People are gonna misuse terminology all the time, all right? They're gonna say pre-qualification, or they may not say pre-qualification and say soft pull to make you believe that it's a soft pull because they just want your information, right? Because we're in the business of selling information. That's what this is all about, getting your info. So the reason why they'll confuse you between pre-qual and soft pull is they still want you to apply. They're not going to tell you that a pre-qualification just means that if you say yes, it is now going to be a hard pull. They don't want you to know that. All right? So, what I'm explaining to you is this. If it says pre-qual, it will become a hard pull if you agree to accept the actual amount and the terms that it comes with, okay? A soft pull means that the products that I'm going to give you tonight are all soft pulls no matter what. That means they never pull your credit at all. Even if you accept it, all that's going to happen is, yeah, the trade line will go on your credit report, but there'll be no inquiry. Okay? New account sensitive. There's some banks like Chase, 524, B of A. They got their own rules to where they don't want you to bank with other banks. They're highly jealous. They do not want you to bank with other banks. They want you to only bank with them first. So they want to make sure that you're not out there shopping. All right. So they want to tell you that, listen, if I see you open up more than 5 banks in 2 years, they're not going to lend money to you. So you're going to learn that today. Multi-dip. Which one bank do we hit that gives us multiple products? All right, with one inquiry. And stated to no doc, guys, let's stop the no doc. Let's say light doc or full doc, okay? Because when you pull up to the banks and you speak, when you set it up correctly, because you're listening to Ola, and you go and you call, you set the meeting up with the branch manager, for the business branch manager to go for your credit card or for your line of credit or your loan. That's the best way to start any relationship is in person. Let them know you smell good. Let them know you look good. Let them know you are money at the end of the day. You go in there looking like $1,000,000 with your logos on. Please, my people, go in there with your logos on. They love to see that. I'm telling you guys now, I have 45 banking relationships, all right? I have 45 banking relationships with this big ass beard and these locks. I got a fade with some locks on top of my head. I got 8 wicks. When they look at this Puerto Rican, they look at me. I know they think it's something crazy first, but once they see my attire, they see the pants, they see the shirt, they see the matching hat, they smell the baccarat. You understand? They are looking at you totally differently at that moment. At that moment, they look past that, and they want you to understand that they want to see what your value is. And then when your paperwork is right, it gets even better with the vernacular being the icing on the cake. These are for just my people that don't know it. All right. And the Baccarat's only on Tuesdays, by the way. I'm more of, I got a thing about this Masan as well. But we'll talk about that another day. All right, guys, let's get to it. Application rules will tell you how many cards you can get in a time frame. So here you go. B of A got the 2, 3, 4 rule. Chase got the 2 for 30 rule, which is 2 cards in 30 days. Amex has the 5 cards for one inquiry. Guys, it is not a secret no more that American Express pulls your credit once. Now, understand that is a double edged sword. Let me explain to you why. If your credit was good, you had a 730, right? They pull your credit, they offer you 3 cards, right? And then they stop you at the fourth card because you had a 730. You're not at a 780, right? And then you go back within 90 days to try to get those cards. They will deny you. Why? Every 93 days is when they are opted to pull your credit. And if you don't tell them after 93 days for American Express to pull your credit, they will not pull your credit and they'll still pull that 730 when you are at a 780, 790. Who in this room knew that? Say yes if you knew that. Put a yes in the chat if you knew that American Express has an option to pull your credit every 93 days. And if you do not tell them to pull your credit, they will not pull it in case you improved your credit. When you improve your credit, and you should be naturally improving your credit every month, you should tell them after 93 days, oh, no, no, no. Please do a new credit pull so you can now officially get the right score. I'm 50 points higher than what I was last time you pulled me. Please don't be disrespectful. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, let's go. So now, let me see something. All right, here we go. Funding multiple products, the double dip banks that will allow you to obtain multiple products with a one hard pull. We have Truist Bank, where you get 2 credit cards, sometimes even a line of credit on one pull, depending on where you are. American Express, like I just said, the 5 for 1. And if you are not over a 730, you're only getting 3. If you're over a 750, you'll be able to get all 5. Just throw those specs out there. B of A, you can get a line of credit in a card or 2 cards. Citizens Bank, you can definitely get 2 cards. Okay, everybody got this. Everybody got the screenshot. All right, cool, cool, cool. Olivia's like, yeah, I got it. Forget everybody else. Thank you, everybody. Sabine, what's up, Mr. Cool? What's going on? Shout out to my peoples. Here's the funding quick play, all right? Now, guys, everybody doesn't understand this, but I got you. If you got a question, put it in the Q&A. I got you. I'll explain it to you later. Banks that have multiple products. Example, Chase. Leverage credit limits relocations to maximize 0% APR. Card 1 applied and approved for 10K. APR ends in a year, right? So it's 0 interest for a year. Card 2 approved for 10K. Transfer the limit from card 1 to card 2, and then close card 1. That results in a longer no interest limit. Okay? So what you do is you apply for card 1 August, right? Then you wait until like maybe June of the next year and then apply for card pull. I mean, pull for card 2. Now you transfer it to 1 and you have a longer time with 0% interest. Does everybody understand that? Give me a yes in the chat if you understand that. So quick little hack. Give me a yes in the chat if you gonna do it. I mean, yeah, there you go. I'm getting more yeses. All right, bet. We alive. We up in the live in here today. My guy put H. I know what that H stood for, brother. Trust me. All right, now, Flo, let's drop this to the people. This is how we're going to be able to affect our FICO 2s, 3s, 8, 8MU, 9, 9MU, 10, and 10T. That's 9. And I'm missing actually one more FICO score, which is the FICO 8. I mean FICO 7. This will hit the FICO 7 as well. These two books, one is 25, one of my ebooks, 25 banks with no pull at all, where they do not pull your credit at all. Guys, tell your people to come into the room. Tell your people to come into the room. Ola's giving it out. I am giving it out. Thank you, Flo. I appreciate you. Hit the links inside the chat, guys. The links inside the chat. And then we're going to put all the links out again, all right? You don't got to screenshot this because the links are right there. That's for you guys. That's a gift from me to you. And then the FinTech loan for startup credit reports. So you can start getting FinTech loans very easily and start building up your actual. These two books right here should at least get you bare minimum. If you're a beginner with low credit, because you're just a beginner, not because you have negatives. These are for my people with blank sheets that need to build out using their name, that want primaries, using the banks. These books right here should at least get you at least 7 to 8 installment products with no credit at all. All right, by itself. Now, we're going to jump into some lending outside of the banks. This is a corporation that I deal with in Orlando called the CDFI. Now, shout out to them. I deal with them in Orlando, Miami, and Georgia. So, the whole state of Georgia as well. So, anybody that's seen my ad here about CDFIs on Facebook, please throw one in the chat. If you saw my ad or you're in this room because you wanted to know about CDFIs, I just want to know who wants to know about CDFIs. Oh, one in the chat. All right. Now, this is the thing about CDFIs, my people. They're not fully lent out yet. All right. But they did lend out some money on some of these CDFIs already. They did about 10 big cities, right? I'm going to break down what a CDFI is now, iPhone. I don't know if it's Mr. Howard or you're the other purple iPhone. But either way, I'm going to break it down right now. CDFI is a government program that was basically the answer to redlining. If anybody understands or old enough, over the age of 30 years old, you should have heard of redlining. Redlining is a tactic that they used back in the late 50s or early 50s, early 60s to stop black and brown people from moving into fully Caucasian communities because of all of the racial nonsense that this country has a history of, right? This was the answer so this way black and brown people can get loans in those communities large enough to be able to build their own either a house themselves or buy a house themselves. CDFI is still used for real estate to this day. You can get a CDFI loan for your properties if you want to get into real estate as well. So what CDFI is expanded, all right? You got short-term loans, secured loans, business acquisitions. If you want to buy a business, they got a loan for that. Lines of credit. They got commercial loans if you want to buy a strip mall. Micro loans where some of them work with the SBA. Some states work with the SBA directly. Some states don't do it at all. Working capital, construction loans to build properties or to build a commercial property, and equipment financing loans. CDFI expanded themselves now to be able to cover all of these grounds, all right? What I'm doing today is I'm giving you all of the proper information that you need to put into your business plan. CDFI does not care about your credit score. You can have as low as a 560. I seen them give somebody with my own two eyes 120,000 with a 560 FICO score because that brother's business plan was elite and immaculate. And what I know is what he put in that business plan because I worked with that brother to be able to get that. And these are the tactics and these are the things that he used. All of these things. So please screenshot all of these things from this page on. I'm going to give you everything you need to put into your business plan. And now that we have the luxury of Chat GPT, there is no reason why we are not getting to this bag. All right? This is a community developed financial institutions, what CDFI means, are dedicated to providing opportunities to underserved and low income communities. All right. So this is what they love to see, that you know who they serve to. So please screenshot this. 58% of people of color, 85% low income, 26% rural, and 48% women. This is not about your race, my people. This is about equality. And at the end of the day, for all of those, maybe some of you in this room right now, I hope you're not in this room because you should really be ashamed of yourself that are under my post on Facebook and saying this is a racist loan. If anybody says this is a racist loan and you're in this building right now, you're in this room right now, I will ask you kindly to leave because this isn't for you. If you believe that equality is racism, then you're not in the right room right now, all right? So let's please get to it the right way. CDFI successfully provides wide range of financial opportunities across the U.S. They want you to put this inside the business plan too. That you know they make 11,583 community facilities for low income communities like YMCA and all those KIPS Bay programs. All right. 419,000 business and micro enterprises like locations like Vector 90 in South Central LA, where Nipsey Hussle created with his partner. That was a CDFI loan that they used to be able to create Vector 90, as well as Evolutionary Minds is creating one as well called the Think Tank. All right, guys. 1.56 million jobs created and maintained because of this. They want to see that you put this inside the actual plan itself. 2.1 million housing units from single family homes to commercial units, my people. All right. This is all real information. We all need to have this. All right. Low income communities and rural areas. Those are the two that are most eligible for a CDFI loan. You either in the projects or you in the farms. All right. These are just examples of equipment financing on national bank spectrums, is a 700 plus. They want 4 months of business statements. The monthly revenue goes back and forth, so it's an NA situation. Then you got rapid SBA, sometimes one of 720 and higher. 3 years in business with at least 14,000 revolving through the company monthly, or deposits, excuse me, and they range up to 150,000. Then you got the CDF5, which, like I said, they go as low as 560, 3 months of business, as low as 6,000 in deposits monthly. And if you don't know how to do that, get with your boy. I can definitely show you how to do that. And then also the range goes up to millions. All right. This is the 4 pillars of your actual business plan. These next 4 pillars, I need you guys to be very serious about and please screenshot, okay? The CDFI loans are business models, and this is the framework of your actual business plan. This is what they're going to read, and they're going to say, okay. Same way they did for that brother with that 560, all right? The first one is your mission and strategic goals. The next one is your lending strategy, loan products and procedures, loan risk management, etc. Organization, infrastructure, human resources, and systems. Financial strategy, meaning your cash management, your sustainability, and risk management. It's going to be one page with 4 topics or 5 topics on each one. So once I click over, guys, let's make sure to screenshot. Key components. This is pillar 1, mission and strategic goals. You guys drop that one in the chat once you screenshot it so I know I'm fair to everybody and everybody was able to get it. Can we get that one in the chat? When you're done screenshotting, let me know. All right, cool. One more one and we good. All right, cool. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Now, mind you, remember this. I'm gonna say this again. Some of you seen my face before. Some of you been here before. Everyone's statement you're gonna put into Chat GPT, and you're gonna tell Chat GPT you're trying to build a actual business plan for a CD to be approved for a CDFI loan of whatever amount you want. And these are the components that need to be inside your business plan, and for the plan to give you actual graphic images as well. Okay? So this way it can look totally legitimate, guys. Next one's essential pillar, the lending strategy. Please throw one in the chat when you're done. Oh, damn. My fault, guys. Throw one in the chat when you have it, please. God, I'm literally giving you guys exactly what you need to be able to get this loan correctly. All right? Pillar number 3, organization and infrastructure. Great voice put 3. Got you, brother. Chuck Compton. Got it. Got you, my guy. I see you. I'm gonna give a little 5 more seconds. Let the room make sure they get it. This is very important information, my people. Nobody's gonna tell you how to get the business plan structured. Nobody's gonna do this. But I'm gonna make sure I do it. I'm gonna set myself different. All right. Last but never least, the financial strategy, guys. The financial strategy. You know the vibes, Jess. Us never them, you heard? All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, all right, all right. All right, so let me get that chat GPT description now. Yes, please do. Please do. Even the free version will get you a good go. The free version, guys, will get you started nicely. Don't get it mixed up. You don't always have to spend money. But if you want it right, just pay the $10. Hey, Flo, let's drop the live link of the CDFI directly here, please. Flo's about to drop that live link, so this way you guys have the exact link to the CDFI. Thank you, Flo. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. There you go, guys. All right. Now, this is where you're going directly to wherever you're from. CDFI locator. And then from there, you're gonna go after you're done to the locator and see what entity, if they are, because every state is not lending. All right. So you're gonna see what state is lending. And then after that, you're gonna go to the CDFI Connect community because you want to be able to get all the information on CDFI as possible. All right. And you want to get all the up and coming information as well. You don't want to wait for Ola at all. All right. Now here's 2 programs that is lending out as well. They're not judging you from the direct FICO, but they are not accepting everybody at the same time. My people, if they lent out already and they maxed out on their lending, they'll deny you. You understand? So it's not personal. Just because they tell you that they don't rely on your FICO to approve you does not mean it's 100% approval ratings. All right? This here action is an actual opportunity fund. It's a nonprofit opportunity fund where they don't use your credit against you. They go by how much money you make in the bank, right? So they give you 10 to 20% of your income and they give you a loan or a line of credit. All right? That's what action is. You can screenshot both of these and look these guys up. I don't have the link for these guys. I should get it for you. But you guys can do something, right? It ain't no big deal like that. And then we got ascend. This is very important because they do not use your credit against you. But also, what I learned about Ascendus is you have a very low FICO score, but if you have new within 90 days, any collections or latenesses within the last 90 to 120 days, Ascendus will lend to you. They will not open up a new account with you if you have fresh and new negatives. Okay? So please, let's get to it. All right? Now, the program is $500 they start, and then in 3 months after using it and putting it back, and is paid off fully, they will increase it up to $5,000. All right? And this is all with no FICOs. This is all with bad scores. But you can't, there's a difference between having a low FICO score and having bad credit, my people. If you have new debts, I've spoke to these people on the phone last week because I had a few people that were a little confused on why they were denied. And I was a little confused too on why they were denied. And then we both figured out at the same time it was because you just got those debts. And realistically speaking, if you're still getting debts, then obviously you're not paying your bills back for whatever the reasons are. The reasons is none of their business. They just want to make sure they're going to get paid back too. All right. So please, guys, these are no FICOs. One's using your actual bank statements, just like an alternative loan, 10 to 20%, and that's what they'll lend you up to. So if you're doing 100K a month, they'll lend you 10 to 20,000. Okay. Now then you have this guy iPhone. If you could please not break the rules and drop your question inside the actual Q&A, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. And then you have a sentence where they'll start you off at. I had people that had literally, guys, a 520 credit FICO score, and they didn't have any new docs, and they started off with a $500 line of credit. All right, and through using it, they were able to grow. How to fund high risk businesses. How many of us in the room right now have a trucking company, real estate company, consulting company after 2024? Where you guys at? Herb company, marijuana company. Where's all my high risk people at? Say what business you got. So so I know we're talking about the right people. Real estate consult. There you go. Okay. Transportation, trucking. All right, cool. So here we're gonna talk about. All right, let's get it. We're gonna talk about how to get you some funding. All right, and what's a good way and what's the best way to get you funding. Lenders categorize a certain business as high risk due to industry volatility, regulated concerns, high chargeback rates, and historical high default rates. Here's a list of industries that are often considered high risk for lending and business and approvals. Here's the list, guys. Used cars dealerships, tobacco companies, firearm companies, gambling companies, you name it, right? It's here. All right. It ain't just the truckers. They're not just picking on real estate. All right. Timeshares, ticket resellers, anything, right? Consulting businesses after January 2024 is now high risk. All right. How do we fund any of these businesses, whether they're new or old? Simple as this. In Shelf Corporation. An age Shelf Corp is a pre-registered inactive business. Excuse me, inactive business entity that has been legally formed and allowed to age without conducting business. These corporations are created and established with a history, making them more attractive to lenders, suppliers, and potential clients. All right. If anybody needs any age, if you guys need any age corps, let your boy know. We got age corps all day long. All right. Now, these are key features of age corps. I really don't want to read these things. These are just the way you know if somebody is official will give you this information about age corporations. Because if they weren't and they were just trying to rob you, they wouldn't give you this information right here. So I'm giving you guys information you need. Make sure you screenshot this so you know you're buying the right age corporation. Okay, my people? Make sure you screenshot this, all right? Shelf corps get built and funded and goes right to the high risk corporation. Low FICO, high revenue. This right here, super simple. How many of us here got a low FICO score, but we know how to make money? So we're doing about 15 to 20K a month. Anybody in here got it like that? Low FICO score with a 15, 20K a month? I'm gonna go just for me and then, but nah. Okay, all right. Close. All right, no problem. You're not far at all. It's not of alternative lending, my people. Private lenders do not show up on any reporting system, personal or business. Having this relationship is just, if not more, powerful than traditional. Me and Chase, Wells, any of them. Reason being, when creating this relationship, you have a direct funding with a private investor that's only paying attention to your return of payment. That's it. Once established, sky's the starting line, never the finish. Cash investor is ready when you need evolving to occur. When your FICO is low, but your business has revenue, the tactic is called alternative lending. Literally, my people, these guys will lend to you whatever you need, and in 3 months, what my guys do is they reconsolidate the loan. So you just do the high interest payments, and then after that, hold on. I got that, took care of that. But right after that, my people, they'll reconsolidate, and from there you'll be fine. All right. Then it turns to a 1 month payment. Right after that, killing utilization. How many of us in the building got high utilization? With a killing utilization, I'm gonna teach you guys about some savings loans, which is gonna put you guys in a real advantageous position because you're gonna be able to add now actual primaries to your credit report. All right. Secure saving loans are like what Andrews Credit Union does, what NIH does, and what Penn Fed does, right? Navy's a little bit different. The longest you want to have these loans for is 36 months. Anything after 36 months, you are putting yourself in extreme danger. If you miss one payment, you can drop your score 100 points after 36 months and not be able to redeem any points because you do not redeem any points past 36 months on any installment loan product. All right. So everything installment loan. Now, all of these hit these FICOs, my people. And this is how all 16 of your FICOs are now officially hit. All right. Navy Federal, you could do up to 3 of the pledge loans at one time using the same $5,000, right? Start the first one at 5K, then you go back, you pay off within 48 hours, you pay off the 4,900 and you leave $100, right? Then you go ahead, take the rest of that money out in 48 hours, open up another one for 4,800. And then you literally in 24 hours pay off the 4,700, leave $100, and then do the next one at 4,500, pay off 4,400 of that. They give it back to you in the savings account, and then you leave $100, right? Altogether, you spent $300. And if you leave that $100 in the savings account, once it makes the payments for the next 36 months, they're going to be the actual percentage in that savings account is 2.1%. The fee for the loan is 2.5%. You're going to make your 2 points back if you leave that $100 inside the savings account when you're paying it off for the next 36 months. So initially, you only lose the 2% in the beginning. So which is really less than $100. And that's 3 primaries that gives you 9 new accounts because it's all 3 for each one. So that's an awesome trade line, primary trade line opportunity. Boom Pay hits the FICO 10. Boom Pay is amazing. It hits the FICO 10 and it hits all your installments and all of your mortgages. You know you have 4 mortgage scores on the FICO. All right, Rental Karma, and also it hits FICO 10T and FICO 10. Rental Karma the same, all of your mortgages, 8, 9, and 10. Credit AI, it hits 8, 8MU, 9, 9MU, 10, and 10T. Tomo, 8, both 8s, both 9s, and FICO 10. Langley, Andrews, NHI, and Penn Fed all hit the installments. All right? So this is a big, big play right here. This is up to 14 primary trade lines you can put on your report using this correctly with the same amount of money. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You're using this money to create the loans on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 banks. The Boom Pay is, I believe, $35 to $40. Rental Karma is $90. They both backdate. Boom Pay backdate 5 years. Rental Karma backdates 10 years. Credit AI does not backdate. Tomo does not backdate. The Navy Play does not backdate, and none of the other banks backdate at all. So you want to make sure when you're putting on any of these bank plays that you actually put on a product that backdates too. So this way it doesn't totally knock your score down too much. Because any new product you put on your credit report is going to knock your credit score down, right? So you don't want to do that. Swap lease is pretty dope as well, but you got to actually get a whip though. You know what I'm saying? That swap lease means that you're getting a whip. So if you're not getting a car, then it holds a different kind of merit. But it does hit your auto score if that's what you want to do too. And you can also get a lead. You can get a vehicle with no cash down that swap a lease. So you don't got to put no money down. You can just take somebody's lease and be able to, get a vehicle line on there, and that's all fire too. So that does work as well. That's another little quick way we used to do it as well. How everybody feel about this information? 14 primary trade lines. Is this good for y'all? Y'all let me know if y'all still alive. Let me know if y'all still awake. Yeah, Cheese App is a dub. Cheese App used to be a pretty good app, but it's dead now. Is it? Can you guys? Do you guys understand this process? All right, cool. If you do not get it, please write your questions. All right. If you do not get it, please write your questions inside the chat. I mean, not the chat, inside the Q&A. All right, cool. I'm happy everybody got it. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right. This is another play that for my people that own properties. How many of us are homeowners in the building? How many of us own homes? Any homeowners in here? Throw a one in the chat if you own a house. If you got equity, throw a one in the chat for my equity peoples. All right. Next week I'll be adding one if you own your vehicle. I'm gonna be adding the same kind of play. If you own your vehicle, be the next one for next week. Word, just fully paid for. Ray, don't come in and start it now, Ray. Fully paid for a play. I see you. I see you. I'm sorry, guys, but this is keeping my energy up, man. These York peppermint patties, they be keeping my energy up. Excuse me. All right. So this is a dope tool for all my people that are interested in leveraging their homes to get into more real estate, leveraging the equity in their homes to open business, leveraging the equity in their homes to just do anything brand new, right? Investment wise. The reason why this is better is because you save from $8,000 to $12,000 in fees. Not just that, you also see all of these opportunities. It's a pre-qualifier, so you do not get hit with the inquiry until you say yes. This gives you a credit card and a line of credit for up to $250,000. The credit could be as low as a 620. You could be self-employed. There's no annual fees. Interest rate is 1%. Yeah, different, right? So it helps a hell of a lot. So please, for my brothers and sisters like my boy Ray Boyce over here, fully paid for. I salute you, brother. All that equity now, you got you can make some damage out here, man. Whatever it is you want to do for your business, you have an opportunity, unlike none other, where you don't really have to use your credit too much. So I want to make sure everybody understands that. All right. Now, please, questions in the chat, my people. All questions in the chat, please. I got you as soon as we're done. I promise. Um, this is how I got out of 177,000 of high utilization, which was 73% of the high utilization for me. I used two lists of tier four banks. I got this many loans, y'all. It's a lot of loans, all right? SoFi, Upstart, Marcus, Discover, Rocket Loans, Avant, and Payoff. I literally use all of these guys. All right. Please screenshot this list for my high utilization people. There's something on your credit report, bro. There's something on your report. You gotta check the secondaries too. You gotta check the secondaries. Here goes the second list, guys. Especially badcreditloans.com. Boy, their interest rates are crazy, but they will give you some money. And if you apply to them one after the other two, they're definitely not going to lend to you. So make sure you watch how you apply as well. You can't let one hand see the other. This is definitely a strategy that you got to put together when you're applying for this. All right. Everybody got the screenshot? I hope so. All right. Now these are another group of lenders. Try these as well too. For brother Just, try these as well too, bro. Try these next lenders I'm about to put out. Try these guys. It's very hard for you to get denied from max loans. Very hard. Because my DTI was at 77%. And they dead still gave me $12,000. Everybody that I'm putting up here gave me money. I'm not putting nobody up here that didn't give me a dollar. But of course, make sure they serve your state. Connector is dope as well. No geo restriction. Pulls TransUnion FICO 8. Loans and line of credits from 1 to 100K. And you want to make sure you make a relationship with them like a small CD account, all right? Alliant personal loans and were pretty great too. My interest rate was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, but they were good. My interest rate was crazy. I'm talking about like 22% interest. But I needed the funds. I needed to do what I had to do. All right. Business credit cards you can leverage. These, my people, are the business cards at 0% interest. All right. Anybody here could use, throw one in the chat if you could use a business credit card for a year with no interest. Throw one in the chat. If you could use a credit card for 2 years, zero interest, throw one in the chat. I'm going to give you guys about close to 18 banks that go from 6 months to 2 years, no interest, guys. I'm not going to talk too much through these. I'm going to have these go, okay? Get ready to get your screenshots. Well, friends, Flo, let's drop the National Credit Union Administration, please. Let's also drop 500 credit unions for the American Consumer Council. I want you guys to have all the credit unions you possibly can get. All right, guys? These for community credit unions, and the other one's for federal credit unions. All right? And then also, Flo, let's also drop the microloans. Pardon me. Microloans. So for microloans, please. I don't know what you mean. So I put microloans, American Consumer Council, and mapping NSA.gov. All right. Thank you, Flo. Appreciate you, love. Oh, Flo. It's on host and panelists, love. That's why. It needs to be to everybody, please. Let me do it. There you go. To everybody, there you go. All right, cool, 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 cool. Appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I didn't catch on to that. Appreciate that. Now you got it. So here goes them zero interest rates. Everybody, let's please take a screenshot. Let's take a screenshot. Let's shoot that screen. That U.S. Bank is officially 24 months, not 21 anymore. That's the top first one. All right. All right, let's make sure we only weigh in everything, including the introductory APR period, but also the associated fees when balance transferring, okay? US Bank Platinum Card, 0% balance transfers for 18 months. Shoot. Let's take a screenshot of this. These are for balance transfers now. Those were 0% for swiping, for purchasing. These are for balance transfers. All right? So make sure we get our screenshots. Core Trust for balance transfer, 0%, 6 months. A little cheap on time, but shit, 6 months is better than nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get it. PNC, no, they're gonna hit you with a fee. They go for 0% on the balance transfers for a short period of time, 6 months. Then after that, if you do it again, you get hit with a fee. I'm telling you now. Always do it in the beginning with PNC. Wells Fargo, the Reflect card, 0% interest. This is one of the best banking cards I got. I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the best. Now we're gonna go to cards that are soft pull on the personal, the loans, and the auto loans. Also, First Business, right? First Tech, soft pull. Dover Federation, Dover Federal, soft pull. Please drop a one in the chat so I know you got it, so I don't just run out of it. Get your money, bro. Get your money, man. Whatever I can do to help, bro. Whatever I can do, man. Charge them for ice too while you at it. You heard? Alliance and Patelco. And that 25 banks that don't pull, but they give you loans, Patelco is one of them. They give you $2,000 every 2 months for 6 months. They'll give you 6 times in 1 year. So that'll be $12,000 that you can leverage. All you gotta do is pay it back within the 2 months, the 2 grand within the 2 months. And you can borrow another two. Pay it back, borrow another two. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 months. 6 times in the year. It's not bad. Especially you got some quick flips or you need 2 G's. Not nice. BHG money, they really work with you. Let's say you need to stop paying them for whatever reason is, let them know, and it'll knock down the price of your monthly payments to a quarter of that monthly payment. They won't let you use the card, but then after you done paying it off, how long does it take? 4 to 6. They'll give you the card back. Them and NIH both do that. Two great business banking cards. And I heard through the grapevine, Citizens Bank, one of my clients that could not pay them back, did not pay them back, and it did not hit their personal credit. Citizens is completely on the business. Cabbage, do not play with them. They American Express. They will definitely go on your personal. All right. Make sure you pay them back fully on time. Divvy is more like a charge card. Capital on top is a charge card. Very easy cards to get, but they use as a charge card. Blue Vine is a great bank and as well as a great line of credit. Blue Vine, if you open up a bank account with them and you put 20, 30K into Blue Vine, they will give you a line of credit for 20 or 30K. Straight up. All you need is a 600 credit score. So here you got Chevron Federal, where with Chevron Federal you can do up to $10,000 in a business credit card. You can liquidate to open up a business checking account with them. You can take a business credit card and liquidate up to 10K into their checking account for about $7. That's a nice liquidation play, my people. Very nice. And they're a soft pull. All right. Super soft pull. And then once you take the products, they will they will what you call it on Equifax. They'll report to Equifax. We have this relationship here down south in Florida, my North Carolina people, my South Carolina people, my Georgia people, all my peoples in the South, even down in Texas, parts of Texas. They have this bank here, 75K unsecured business line of credit, 50K credit card, 18 months, no interest. Yes, they hard pull Equifax for both products, but that is 125,000 for two inquiries. All you need is a 680 and higher. Key Bank for my people up north. We had him down in Florida. They just stopped this about a year or two ago. I don't know what my Florida scammers did to them. Gotta stop playing with these people. They will take a whole bank out your state. Keep playing with them. My people out in LA, I ain't forget about y'all, my West Siders. Funding under 25K, no docs required. Bank of Sierra. Account requirements must open up a business bank account first, then apply online. Funding about 25K, they do want to see docs. I don't care if it's a credit card or not. Owners Bank is on the East Coast, down south, all the way to top east to the bottom east. All right, they're pretty good, but they do want to see docs. They will lend you up to 100K on a line of credit. So let's do a little quick recap, guys. This is all the information I've given. Now I'm about to start offering you guys things. No, I'm not selling you guys nothing. I already told y'all what I do already. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to make some money with me, some money to work with me. All right, guys. So that's what I'm offering you after this. This is where you get. I'm just going over what you guys got already. You have 25 banks, no hard pull, loans for soft pull loans. That ebook. You have fintech loans for the starter credit program, full access to my CEO trade school and repair any credit problem you got totally for free. Plus, you can join my classes once a month for the Q&As. Get into 500 credit unions for free, federal credit unions for free that are out of your district, and then the soft pull credit unions as well. And then you also got a some sorry some micro loans as well, soft micro loans for me, right? So we got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Anybody that wants to be a funding broker, I used to sell this. If y'all used to come on this class, I used to sell this for $500 for 4% of my 10%. All you gotta do is bring the client, right? Now I let you in for free, but I'm only giving you 2%. And at the end of the day, it's free money because all you're doing is referring somebody to me, okay? You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is literally just bring them my way. That's my number, 786-910-7572. If you're interested, text me. I got 45 underwriters. I got 20 plus independent business investors. We're ready to work with people. If you need funding, that's the same number. Text my line. We can get you funded. It's definitely not an issue. Right now, we're working with two clients, and they're doing very well for themselves. One of my clients is officially at $260,000 within the first 10 days of working with me. My second client, this is outside the community. Now they want to join the community after they get the funding because they wanted to test me. And I love when you guys test me because I always pass. Flying colors, blindfolded. You heard? There's nobody that can test me and make me fail or make me lose. It will never happen. So you'll win, I'll win, we'll win together. Anybody that's interested in being a funding broker, text that number, the word broker, and I'll give you the link and we'll have a conversation and I'll let you know exactly what it is you'll need. Okay? Anybody that's interested in partnering with me for their business, if you're a credit repair company and you need a funding company as well, and you want to use some of my funders, you want to use some of my underwriters, definitely give me a call. Text me and I'll give you a calendar. If you want to learn how to do credit repair, but you don't want to do the work, and you see that I have the funding team already and the credit repair team already, let me know. And you can use my team. All you gotta do is text me EMC for the community, and I can show you exactly how that works and how we can work together. And everything can be passively. You don't have to actually do the actual work because I have a team that will do the work for you. Okay, guys? So if you want to make some money with me, you can definitely make some money with me passively. If you want to join the community and work with me, if you are a credit repair, because I have credit repair companies already in the community, I have funding companies already in the community. You just want to add more to your resume. If you want to add more underwriters, more BRMs, you want to add more of everything, I suggest you guys text me, EMC. Says save 786 phone number, right? And then also that flat rate program that I showed you in the beginning, guys. If you don't want to do the work yourself, but you want me to do it, a lot of people want that, right? So let me answer some questions now. I'm gonna call your name. Let me know. You guys gotta text my phone broker down inside the chat, please. Text my phone broker, please. Thank you, Flo. I appreciate you for dropping the links all over again. Thank you. Appreciate you. All the links that I gave away totally for free today to build your report is all in here, guys. All in here. Please make sure you take the links before you leave us today, okay? iPhone, please text me the word broker. Um, Tim, you text the wrong number. 786-910-7572. Tim, please text this number here. The other number that you text, that's my AI number. That's my automation number. Okay? If you text this 786-910 number here on the screen, you'll be able to get directly to me. That's my direct number, okay? How did you grow your artistic lion's mane beard? That shit fire. Michael Malik. Hard work, dedication, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for the respect and the love, yo. I appreciate that. Yolanda Sapp. Hello, Miss Yolanda Sapp. Are you still here? Well, iPhone, if you need that major help, you have my school already where you can do it yourself. So you don't need to pay me a dollar. I gave you all the resources to be able to do that today totally yourself. All right? Most definitely. Miss Sapp, if you could please, I'm going to unmute you so we can have a quick little convo. I like to speak to my people. Um, Hello, my name is Yolanda Sapp, and my company name is C&T Unique Transportation LLC. How to win bids on government contracts. So, Ms. Sapp, your main objective today was government contracts.
Yes, and the other things that's on the questions.
I'm sorry.
Yes, and the other things that's on them questions too. The other statements that are
Okay, but
down there.
we're not speaking about government contracts here, man. So I wouldn't be able to really assist you with government contracts on that process. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What banks would be the best for NEMT? NEMT. What does that stand for, Miss Sapp?
Non-emergency medical transportation.
Now, when it comes down to banks for that, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're all gonna look at it as high risk. There's no direct bank that's not gonna look at it as high risk. There's no bank to be able to clear that. What you want to do, Miss Sapp, is you want to get a actual. If you heard earlier, we talked about shelf corporations. If you get a shelf corporation and you use your shelf corporation, that'll be a better process for you to be able to have a better bank account to match with that. Okay.
Okay, so who helps with that? With this?
I'm sorry. I can help with a shelf corporation. I can help you with that. I can get you a shelf corporation. You would just have to then get a bank account to that corporation, and that will hold the funds to your non-emergency medical transportation.
Okay. Okay.
And I do have a grant writer coming to my community actually on the 30th of July that set up my 503c to be able to get grants as well. So I do have one, yes, and she's amazing. Um, I'm very honest with you. She charges $50 an hour, um, and she looks for grants for you every single month. You literally prepay the hours that you want her to work for that month, and she'll go out there and find that for you. If you're interested in that, that's something that comes with my community. That's not in this.
Okay.
If you want, if you're interested in learning what the community has, so you can receive those kind of things, you can text me EMC, and I'll send you my calendar, and we can have a whole conversation about that.
Okay.
Okay? All right. And I apologize about not having that first
That's
information for you,
fine.
love. All right. So you have a blessed evening. Did you get any good information besides
Yes,
that?
you were awesome. Thank you.
All right, love. Thank you so
You
much. You have a
too.
blessed night. All right. All right. Right. I answered that. Wayne. Wayne, you in the building, Wayne? Okay, yes, you are. Allowed to talk. I need funding for my farm. How do I get funding? Wayne, you can unmute, my brother. Wayne, you with us?
I'm here.
All right. Was I able to answer that question for you? Because you asked that question down in the beginning of our conversation. Did you see how the CDFI works?
Yeah, I did. And also, I'm gonna wait for your grant writer to come on board as well.
Okay, that's a community thing. That's inside my community. If you're interested in that, I can send you send me a text. I'll send you a calendar as well. We'll talk about the community itself,
Okay.
and you will get in on that process as well, brother.
All right.
That's not for the open public.
All right.
All
That's
right.
that 786 number 910. All right.
Yes, sir.
Got you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you. You have a great night. Thank you for spending your time with me, man. Almighty, you still in the building? Yeah, you are. I see you. Allow, ask, mute. Almighty, you just need to learn how to fix your credit, brother. Guys, I see everybody texting. I got like 12 texts. If you could please put what program you're interested in, whether
Hello?
it'll be the brokers or whether it'll be in the EMC community. Almighty, my fault, brother. I can't hear
Yeah,
you.
I
What you
need to
said?
learn how to fix my personal credit.
All right, bet. Are you so you got did you get into my free school? Did you catch the links?
Yeah, I got it. I actually screen recorded this.
All right, cool. So you got the
Yeah.
links though. So you could join the school. And that right there will teach you everything. And literally step by step. All in
All
classes.
right.
All right. And that's all for the free, bro. So you do that. That's a whole nother business right there. If you want to use my resources, you can let me know. You got my direct number here. You can text me and we can talk about how that will cost. All right.
All right, man. Thanks.
Now, never a problem. Every Thursday, you heard, 7 o'clock. We
All
here.
right.
All right, brother. If you had a business, Rodney, if you had a business account with one business and it messes it up, will it prevent you from being able to get another account with a new business?
Yeah. Can
How? What did you do,
man,
Rodney? What did you do?
I had a trucking company with but I had an account with Chase and things went south on that business and everything and I messed the account up. But I have another business now, you know what I'm saying, that I'm wondering if I could, you know what I'm saying, would it prevent me from being able to open another account with Chase with the new
Ronnie,
business?
Chase, for any ladies in the room, please excuse the term I'm about to use, is a scorned woman when you mess with them. They will not let you chew bubble gum inside a branch. You hear me?
Yeah.
They're not working with you after that at all.
All
But if you fix it and you pay them back that money,
uh-huh.
they'll put you on what they call a red list, and they'll slightly work with you until you work your way up.
Okay. Basically
All
just
right,
basically just gonna pay it back off, huh?
Ronnie, man, there's a million banks outside. Why you care about Chase so much?
No, I mean, because you know what I'm saying. I mean, I
No,
hear
I'm not.
everybody always talking about how you know what I'm saying their you know what I'm saying their credit card program. You know what I'm saying the funding is good. You know, with the different account. But I'm
Let me tell you something, Rod. They so strict now. They're so strict now. It's you need $1 million. You need to stay $1 million to be able to go to be able to get a $50,000 credit card now.
okay.
It ain't worth it. Chase now, they feeling themselves, they smelling themselves.
Well,
There's a billion other banks outside
yeah,
do way better than Chase. You
well,
hear
yeah.
me?
I got an
You
account
need
with Navy Federal, and then I got a you know what I'm saying one with a community bank as well. So
okay. Now Navy's not the one that I would say is better than Chase. Navy is a good bank. Don't get me wrong, but they're not better than Chase. But what I would tell you to do is join my free school and take a look at my classes. I talk about banks all day
I already
long.
joined.
And all right, cool. And besides taking a look at those classes, take a look at those ebooks I sent you with those 25 banks that do the soft pulls,
Right.
that don't do no pull at all. And then take a look at the other ebook I sent you about the fintech banks. All
Yes,
right?
sir.
Too many banks outside, brother. Too many. And then the link that I gave you for the 500 federal credit unions,
Yeah.
there's some banks in there that'll blow your socks off,
All
bro.
righty. All righty.
give you a lot of money for a little relationship.
All righty.
They'll give you the whole cake just for you taking them on one date.
All right, man.
All right.
Appreciate you.
So trust me, please don't get married to these banks, brother. Please. They
Nothing.
don't love you.
All right, man. I appreciate
They
you.
don't love you. Never a problem, my brother. Never a problem.
All right.
All right. Everybody that texts me, I'm gonna text you back. I just want to make sure I get these questions done first, and I'm gonna text you guys back. But please text me what you want, cause some of y'all text me just evolve, and I don't know what you want. All right, Just, you in the room, Just? Yes, you are, my boy. Unmute. Is it a good idea to have Navy Federal Union pull from Sutton Bank Cash App on the day before the report date and clear the balance? Just what you mean, bro? You talking about the statement date or the due date?
Nah, it like every like credit card got a report date. You got a statement date, report date, then you got a due date.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Which one, the statement date or the
I'm
due
talking
date?
about the report date. That's like in the middle.
That's the statement date. That's the statement date. The report date's the statement date.
Yeah, like
So if you
huh? I'm listening. Go ahead. It's three. It's three. So
no,
you can hear me?
it's three what, bro?
No, I was saying like you gotta like I know about those two, but some like some banks they got a reporting date. Sometimes you can see it on your statement. So I was asking this some
The report date is normally
yeah,
the
yeah, you're
statement date,
right.
bro. It's the
Yeah,
same day.
yeah. But
Yeah. So if you have them pull it the day before that date, then they'll never see a
that's what I'm
balance.
saying. Yeah.
If you know,
Yeah, so
then yeah, you like
so
that.
if that a good like when Navy Federal shut your account down, like so basically it's like you doing that, right? So you telling them it's from Sudden Bank and you get them like the route number and all that. You know, Cash App, you know, the Sudden Bank and stuff like that. You know, they really, you know what I mean? It's Cash App. So you do a balance transfer. You don't got the money in your Cash App, right? You don't got the money in your Cash App, but they pull it. You know what I mean? You do a balance transfer, and you know you call them. You tell them once they pull it, like you're checking in clear. Like that's supposed to be like a method, like a little hack or whatever. But Navy Federal shut
No,
that
I
shit
never
down,
heard of
right?
this.
Huh?
I never even heard of this. You pulling one out the bag on me, but I didn't even hear this one.
I can tell you more about it. I mean,
Yeah. You gotta tell me off. You gotta let me know
yeah,
offline.
but you got.
I never even
Bet I
heard of
got you.
that.
I got you.
I never even heard
I
that.
got you.
I bet.
Uh,
I bet. That's but you can do otherwise.
Mm.
I bet, bro. Anonymous attendee. Since I have no biz credit, I don't know who you are, anonymous attendee. If you want to let me know who you are, I appreciate that. I have no biz credit. They keep looking at my personal. Are they any lenders that only focus on business credit? For everybody that's not running $1.5 million through their credit account in a year, there's no way for them to look at your business, y'all. If you're not running 125, excuse me, 1.5 million a year, so 125, they are not looking at anything else but your personal. Okay, guys? Okay, cool. Terrence iPhone. Terrence, you still in here? Yeah, you are. Please specify what you mean, brother. Funding the 501c.
Yo,
Peace.
man,
What's
what's good?
good?
What's good? Now, I was just trying to figure out outside of receiving grant money, what is another way to fund a 501c?
You can get credit cards for a
So credit
501c.
cards in my 501c name, or are they going to use me as a personal guarantee? Are they going to use me as a PG?
I mean, no matter what, you're a personal guarantee, whether it's for profit or a nonprofit.
Right, right,
You're a personal guarantee anyway. So you can't beat that unless you, like I just said, you running that 1.5 mil through, and the banks are using your money as collateral. If you're not doing that, then you're gonna be running that process
So, all
regardless.
right. So let me say
So
this then. So with me running a 501c, and they're going to run my credit, do you have any specific banks that actually just want to deal with the 501c because it's nonprofit? So how am I to explain, or do I come up with a business plan or a business summary, for anybody that I'm trying to get money from?
of course, you have to, no matter what, because it's a 501c, you gotta have that business summary. That's one. Two, you have to show just because it's a nonprofit does not mean you don't make a
Right,
profit. That's something that my people are gonna be talking about on the 30th in my community, teaching my community how to do that correctly. And no matter what, there's going to be funding needed for you to do what you do for your
right,
community.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So, I mean, I teach low income communities in Orlando. I need money to buy the pizza. I need money to, you know what I'm saying, to pay my
right. So
rents. This is not, so at the end of the day, there's still money that's going to be needed. Show them a P&L. You know what I'm saying? There still is a form of profit and
all
loss
right. So
there.
let me
Or that's really what your summary is at the end of the day, to be honest.
Right, right. So I'm gonna reiterate on the Chase situation. Chase sent me a email the other day specifying that they wanted to do business loans and nonprofit loans, right? So I filled it out, right? I shot it to them, and they shot me back like, "Hey, we'll get back with you in a few days." So I still haven't got a respond on if they gonna give me anything for this nonprofit, right? So I'm trying to utilize whatever I need to utilize to get funding or get loans outside of waiting and sitting around on this grant money. Because
I mean, absolutely. But that's every bank. My suggestion, you better hit these local banks. Where you
I'm
from,
in Memphis,
sir?
Tennessee, man.
Man, you better hit them
And see,
local
and what's
banks.
crazy,
You
yeah,
in
and see what's
Tennessee.
crazy is that, like, it's this straight low income, and what I'm doing is it's a culinary school for the kids, for the youth, right? So it's kind of like I'm stuck
Right.
on trying to figure out who it is that I need to reach out to, like the city of commerce. They claiming that they don't have any money. You're dealing with the presidential
Well,
side not funding educational stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to figure
all right,
do, man.
so you gotta so see, you gotta do everybody, brother. It's not even one of them things to where there's a one straight path for you to walk in. It's not. Cause let me tell you something, commerce, they get their grant money and it's over.
Yeah,
They get their grant money in
yeah,
January. If you do not hit them by January
yeah. It's over.
31st, not even March 31st, there's no more bread
Yeah,
for you. So remember that first. All commerce is from January 1st to
right.
31st. So that's dead. The community dead already. And then after that, when the next spots that you really would hit is local banks, because local banks and community credit unions are based off of that. So that would be exactly where you want to go.
To my local banks using my personal credit.
No matter what you're using your
Right,
personal
right, right. I'm
credit, brother.
just right. I got you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
sure, for sure. Well, I need to get with you, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm around, bro. I'm here every Thursday, 7 o'clock. You got some more like-minded folks out of
No,
Memphis want to
for
hear
sure.
some real game?
I text you.
Pull up.
I got a big following. I got a big community. I'm him from where I'm from. It's just that I've been with that monkey around the neck, trying to boggle with the LLCs and all of that. I'm into the C corps and the 501Cs now, so I see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I know what it takes. That limited liability, that's nothing. I need the real money. You know what I mean? So I text you, man. I text you for sure.
Nah, no doubt. Let's definitely build, my brother. Let's definitely build it. Please, guys, whoever texts me, let me know who you are too. Please drop your name in there so I can
For
save you.
sure.
And I'll definitely get everybody this
Yep, I appreciate
information. But Terrence, dog, it was great to
it.
meet you.
Same here, man. Likewise, bro.
All right, brother.
Oh,
Talk
for
to you
sure.
soon, man. Sabine, long time no see. Sab, what's up? You still in the room? Allowed to talk.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing? Can Navy Fed play be done at the other credit unions like language? Yeah, it's all the same ideal. They all the
Okay,
same. It's just they're called different names. Navy's called a pledge loan. They're called a savings loan.
okay,
That's it. But it'll be done the exact same way.
got it.
And the funding broker program, Sabine, is the same that we spoke about. The only difference is 2% now because I'm not charging anybody for it. And it's all the same. Everything's 720 and over. Um it's 3 inquiries on the entire report, at least 2 credit cards with 2,000 or more, and under 10% utilization.
Okay, person has to have a
That's
720, you
totally,
said. That's what I needed to know. Okay,
yes. Yeah, I prefer a 720 myself, please. Just so you can get some money out of this.
okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. I hope all is well for you. Thank you for coming around.
Absolutely.
All right. Rizzo, what's good? You in the building, Rizzo? Yes, you are. What's good, Rizzo? My utilization is 50%. Will be a good place to start applying for business funding. Yo, Rizzo, unmute, Rizzo. If I was you, I would directly get a loan. Take care of this utilization first, because banks are kind of scared of you right now on the business side. At 50%, you too high, bro. Get a personal loan and take that 50% down. Take it down to at least under 20. And some banks will be able to take care of you a little better. Hopefully you heard that, Rizzo. Tim, you in the building? Yes, you are. Allowed to speak, Tim. Hey, Tim, you can unmute if you like. Would it be better to have one LLC to fund or fund another LLC just to use one LLC? Tim, the more LLCs, the better. Long as you have the actual know-how to function the LLCs correctly, the more LLCs, the better. I hope that answers your question, Tim. All right? I hope you heard it. Anybody else have any more questions? Anybody else have any more questions? Delve, Delvin Parker, how do I liquidate cards? That's 100 ways with that, brother. 100 ways to liquidate credit cards. But that's not a conversation I really like to have on here. So, But you go definitely a lot of different ways to do that. But I'm dropping my link now to those who text me. Got about 15 or 20. I'm dropping, getting back to you guys now. I'm dropping my link. Thank you. I'd like to know what can I do to build my business and get funding ASAP. My credit is almost clean slate. I literally just gave everything about how to build the business out. It's through the personal. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it once you build out your personal correctly. And I just gave the 14 plus primary accounts. That's exactly how you do it, brother. Exactly how you do it. Yeah, Bobby. Literally, that's it. But you always get that back, Bobby. You always get that back. That's light. Definitely, man. No doubt, no doubt. I mean, you guys let me know in my community, I coach all small businesses. I have a few large businesses as well too. A couple of 500, uh, couple of companies in there that got 500 plus employees. Let me know. I definitely got you. In the community is a different process. With the 50 utilization, where I'll be. Mm, Not really. Well, a few of the programs, yeah. It would be basically depending on where your FICO is at, Rizzo. That'll really be it. Where your FICO is at, it means everything. So, so, my score IQ would be a great one. Give me a text and I'll let you know. I'll send you the direct link for the FICO scores. But everybody, thank you guys for staying around. Just give me a text and I'll definitely send it over to you. I appreciate you guys. You guys be safe. Have a great evening. I'm doing this every Thursday, 7 p.m. I will be adding some things for next week, and I definitely can help you with anybody that needs the help. So you guys just be safe and stay out of trouble, guys. Most importantly, let's evolve.